On this edition of Talk of the Town, you're going to hear from Braun Schwieterman from Southeastern Med of Caldwell. We're also going to hear from DiLuciano and Courtney Ferguson about the Southeastern Med Auxiliary Wonderland of Trees. From the Guernsey County Board of DD, it's Jamie Hobbs teaming up with, from the Guernsey County Sheriff's Office, Mr. Captain Jeremy Wilkinson, and also from the United Way of Guernsey County, we're going to have Stephanie Laube alongside Andy White telling us about beer, bacon, and balls, all on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios in downtown Cambridge, Ohio, it's Talk of the Town.
Welcome on into a brand new edition of Talk of the Town from the U.S. Bank Studios here in downtown Cambridge. It's your boy Jeremy Scott manning the cockpit, as it were. We're in control. Well, I'm not in control. Actually, that would be Adam Green who's in control. He's the one who mans the buttons behind the cameras. You can't see him, but you can sometimes hear from him. Go ahead, Adam. Let him know what your voice sounds like.
Hey, it's a brand new week, and we're feeling good, right?
Yeah, we are. We're feeling really good. And somebody joins me on set right now who can really help you to feel good if you're not feeling so good. I am talking about the primary therapist down at Southeastern Med of Noble County, ladies and gentlemen. I have Mr. Braun Schwieterman with me. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, listen, we're really excited about this. How long has this clinic been open?
We are approaching our 2-year anniversary. We opened in November of 2016, so looking forward to see what comes in our 3rd year of service to Noble County.
Yeah, I remember when you guys first opened, there was a lot of excitement around it, and obviously that was for good reason, because you said you are actually coming up on 3 years on everything. Well, you're coming up on 2 years, but it'll be 3 years next year. And I know that another thing that really excited a lot of people about this clinic, the fact of the matter is you have a lot of locals working for you.
We do have a lot of locals. The majority of our staff are born and raised in Noble County. Our director, Dominic Kroc, of course, from Noble County. As you said, I'm the primary therapist there 3 days a week. Alicia Scherf is our pediatric specialist and another therapist who is there 1 day a week. And then we have multiple assistants, Carol Paucus being the primary assistant as well, and getting some help from Hannah Bingham and Jerica Sealock.
The names that you just mentioned, they all just scream Noble County.
They are.
Not to mention Schwieterman.
That's true. That's true.
Well, that's an awesome thing. What are some of the services that are offered down there? I mean, it seems to me like for a clinic down there in Noble County, you guys have a lot of people working there, a lot of locals working there, so obviously you must have a lot of things you can offer the community.
We do a little bit of everything. We try to mimic our main campus at 660. Sports medicine, orthopedic surgeries, rotator cuffs, total knees, total hips are kind of our bread and butter, but we also dive into a little bit of side therapies. Like I said, Alicia does pediatric therapy for the school-age children. We also have our concussion clinics, which we've opened. We're doing those in Caldwell as well as some vestibular and dizziness training and hand and upper extremity rehab.
Braun, the concussion clinics, are they just for student athletes or are they for everybody?
They are not. Our primary initiative was to get with our student athletes as we have those affiliates with the local high schools. But for our concussion clinics, you can get a concussion from a fall, you can get a concussion from work. So basically our goal is to get everybody symptom-free, and once we're symptom-free, transitioning back into whether that be sports, work, normal daily activities. Those are for anybody who has suffered from a concussion.
But you do have some partnerships with the local schools.
We do. Southeastern Med in general has partnerships with multiple high schools, but as the Noble County outreach continues, we're excited to announce last year we created a partnership with Shenandoah High School and have Kirby Moore there as a certified athletic trainer. And this year we actually got a partnership with Caldwell High School, and AJ Eppley is now helping us with Caldwell services.
That's exciting. That's exciting
Very
stuff.
Exciting.
And that's not the only new thing. I know you guys have a few other new things that you're really excited about rolling out.
We do. Again, we're looking to continue to expand, and our newest expansion is speech therapy is now available at our Caldwell facility. So it's starting out initially 1 day a week. All age ranges from children to an adult.
I was going to ask, yeah.
Stroke, whether it be developmental delay, any of those types of things, we're offering speech therapy. We're also doing some personal training services. So AJ is available for anyone as we enter the new year and the New Year resolutions. Anyone looking to do half-hour to hour slots of personal training, whatever their health goal may be, we're available to do that in Caldwell as well.
Do you actually have gym facilities down there at the Caldwell location, or do you use one of the gyms locally?
We have one of our actual facilities, and it mimics, like I said, it's a smaller scale, but mimics our bigger facilities at 660. But all of the equipment that we have at 660, we have the same replication down at our Caldwell location.
Braun, something else too that I understand you have, something for the Parkinson's patients?
We do. That is something that you'll probably be hearing more about in terms of the enrollment of our Delay of the Disease. It's an Ohio Health program that our first half of our staff has already been trained on, and we're going to continue to training. But basically, it is a program that has educated us on rehabilitation as well as techniques to delay the onset of the symptoms that are associated with Parkinson's. And that's something that we will expand in multiple areas, but Caldwell is definitely an area that we're going to hit with those delay the disease courses.
I want to come back around to the staffing. The fact that you have so many Noble County people working at this particular location, was that one of the goals of Southeastern Med when this particular facility opened up?
I think the goal initially was to provide quality service and access to quality service.
Well, sure, that's always number one.
To all of our surrounding communities, but the fact that it's people coming back to their hometown, coming back home to the people, your former teachers, your mentors, your former classmates, provides that little bit of extra push to get people back to their normal daily lives.
Well, that's always a great thing. Where were you before you came to this one?
I was at our 660 facility for the majority of the time, and then as we opened the Caldwell, I transitioned down to Caldwell. So I've been with Southeastern Med for 5 years, but have continued to expand as we've gone.
That has to be exciting for you, coming back home.
Very excited to get back home.
What are the hours of this Noble County, this Caldwell location?
Our hours are kind of flexible, but we are open Monday through Friday, and we're available for any appointment via, you can walk into the clinic and set up an evaluation, or if you call 740-732-1199, we can schedule you there as well.
Southeastern Med of Caldwell, ladies and gentlemen. He's Braun Schwieterman, the primary therapist down there. Pleasure having you on the show, my friend.
Appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Come back again anytime.
Yes,
it's a pleasure speaking with you. It is Jeremy Scott. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town right here on YRP TV.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
And welcome on, thank you, we're going to continue on with this edition of Talk of the Town. Folks, we've never had a live audience here before, so that is why this is happening, really for no good reason other than the law enforcement agents are here, and whenever they show up, they decide that they're going to play around on set with us, and so that's why this is happening. So if you hear some applause here and there, it's because we've got a couple of boys in blue back there, boys in black in this case. Boy, I tell you what, they look awesome with their pink badges too. Folks, something really good coming up at Southeastern Med, something that is a tried and true tradition in the community, the Wonderland of Trees. Here to talk about that very thing, I've got DiLuciano as well as Courtney Ferguson. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Wonderland of Trees, for anybody who's never been to Southeastern Med to check it out, it's actually on display right now. What's the purpose of this Wonderland of Trees?
It's one of our largest fundraisers. We've pledged $250,000 to the campaign for the cancer new cancer building, and this year we'll also be purchasing a mobile surgical table.
Oh, wow.
We always try to do our fundraisers to involve as many people and patients that come to the hospital as possible.
Okay, yeah, you guys, I know that's something you guys have been working on for quite some time now, with trying to make sure that Southeastern Med is up to date with some of the state-of-the-art technology, whether it be for this or whether it be via the Daffodil Luncheon. You guys are always trying to raise funds to make that happen. So this is kind of a continuation of that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Wonderland of Trees, it is on display right now. How many different trees do you have?
Well, we have trees, we have wreaths, we have floor displays, trees up to like 6-8 feet tall, down to a couple 2 feet tall. We have quilts, people that have donated handmade quilts.
Did I hear something about a chocolate tree?
Yes, we have a nice little edible 3-tree
Edibles are always
display.
good. Absolutely.
Yes, from right here in Cambridge at Nothing But Chocolate.
Well, there you go. I know Amanda Cox is very, very closely affiliated with the Southeastern Med Auxiliary, so that makes total sense that would happen. Now, Courtney, you were kind of telling me off the air that this all ties in with the big fundraiser that you have at the end where people can actually bid on the trees that they see on display.
Yes, November 16th, that Friday at 6:30 at the Pritchard Laughlin, there will be an auction event. You can purchase tickets with Rita Nolan for $30. And with that, that's where we, all the items that are displayed in the hospital's lobby will go up for auction to help raise money for this cancer center. And at this event, we also we'll be honoring the Sue Ellen Johnson for
the Sue Ellen Johnson.
The Sue Ellen Johnson. She's quite she's been so involved with everything with the hospital and in this community. So we'll be honoring her for her involvement with that night.
So all the stuff that we were just talking about, the trees, the wreaths, the quilts, they will all be auctioned off at this event?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
and how do people go about getting tickets?
They can contact Rita at the hospital, and her number there is 740-439-8151.
Okay.
Yep.
And she has all the tickets. How much is it?
They're $30 a piece.
$30 a piece,
Yep.
all right, and that'll get you in, and that'll get you fed and all that?
Yes, Theo's will be...
They do a buffet for us.
Oh, cool.
So
yeah.
Buffet includes like a hot potato bar, shrimp, lots of good stuff.
And I'm sure some kind of dessert will be
Yeah.
there. And chocolates as
Yes,
well.
I'm sure
Again,
chocolates.
Amanda Cox very heavily involved with the Southeastern Med Auxiliary, so that's going to be a fantastic time. How is that cancer center coming along?
I believe, I'm not sure where we are at our mark yet, but I thought we've met our first phase of contributions. So I think we're still getting to that point, and more events. We'll have the Daffodil Luncheon coming in spring that will also keep, pushing toward that
Sure.
goal that we have.
And Kay, can you explain a little bit more about that other piece of equipment you were talking about?
Well, it's a state-of-the-art mobile surgical table. It has a higher pound capacity to apply to more people, and just the latest, like you said, technical functions. Last year we did 8 cardiac monitors for the ER. So just updating equipment that can be used by any member of the community.
Well, sure, and it's a wonderful thing that we have a hospital like Southeastern Med right here. But the thing about that is, with as much traffic as it gets, obviously things need to be updated. There is a lot of maintenance that's required with this kind of thing. It's kind of like, I don't want to compare it too much to this, but it's kind of like a contact sport. It's kind of like football. You have to update the cleats, you have to update the jerseys, you have to get that equipment up to date each and every year because there just is so much maintenance that goes into it. Do you guys have a Facebook page or anything like that with all this information about this upcoming auction, the fundraiser, and of course maybe some kind of preview for the Daffodil Luncheon coming up?
It will be updated, yes.
Okay.
There is one, I think, still up from last year, but this one should be going up because today is actually the day that they're starting the walkthrough of everyone. And there is a People's Choice Award. So this is open to the public to walk through the lobby and vote on your favorite piece, because we will be honoring that artist at the event as well, and through
But if you
different hospitals.
can't get in, the items are usually posted on the hospital's Facebook page, so people can see what would be available to them.
It's going to be a fantastic time, ladies and gentlemen. Go check out the Wonderland of Trees at Southeastern Med. Kay DiLuciano, thank you so much. Courtney, always good to see you as well. It is Jeremy Scott. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town right here on YRP TV.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home. Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
Yes, we are back here at Talk of the Town from the U.S. Bank Studios in downtown Cambridge, live to tape. And folks, don't forget, you can go back and watch any past episode of Talk of the Town, whether you want to go back and watch the last one we did, or maybe even the first one, not with me, but with Perry Baranich. You can do so on our YouTube channel, YRP TV. Right. Do it for Adam Green. He likes when people hit on his stuff, or just hit on him, period. Right. Folks, a lot of good things happening. One of the things that I love about this community, a lot of partnerships happen between organizations you wouldn't necessarily think of partnering together. The Guernsey County Board of DD and the Guernsey County Sheriff's Office always team up, and they always do such fantastic events. Here to talk about one of these events right now, I have got from the GCBDD, Jamie Hops.
Hi.
Pleasure to see you as always. And from the GCSO, Mr.
How are you?
Wilkinson. Good to see you, Cap. Hey, I'll tell you what, folks, this is awesome. I can't wait to talk about this because it involves food. I like food. Breakfast for the brave, or with the brave? Breakfast for the brave, yeah. Yes. Let's talk a little bit about what it is. What does it go to do? When is it? What's the time? How do people get tickets? All that other good stuff, Jamie.
So there are no tickets. You just show up. It's by donation. It's at the county board. It's Golden Rule School. It is November 13th from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And this is their second time doing this. It's a great fundraiser. Every year we kind of switch up where the funds are going to. Mm-hmm. And this year the funds are going to go to the FOP Lodge 136.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So the FOP Lodge 136. Yep. Jeremy, what exactly does that go to do? What does the FOP do for people who don't know?
Well, the FOP Lodge 136, it does a multitude of things, whether it's reaching out and donating money to a Little League team, a Biddy League football team. One of our primary purposes that we do every year is Christmas with a Deputy. And that's this year is this fundraiser that we're doing with the Board of DD, is that the money that we raise from this is that we're going to use that money to take children shopping at Christmas time.
That's so cool.
So we're pretty excited about it.
Now, have you done that before yourself? Have you been a part of Christmas with the Deputy?
It is exciting. It's one of those is that we take the kids and they all come to the sheriff's office. All of our cars are there. Lights are on. Sirens are on. They get in our cars. We take them to breakfast.
Wow.
We eat breakfast with them, and then we take them to local retailer and we buy them Christmas gifts.
So it's kind of like Touch a Truck, only it's not just Touch a Truck. I mean, you are actually getting to ride in the vehicle. It's like Absolutely. Touch a Truck meets Ride Along.
Yeah, they're right in our cars with them, talking on our radios and everything.
And you get fed.
It is exciting. And partnering with the Board of DD, I mean, it's exciting. Anytime you can bring resources together and partner with local county businesses or county boards, I mean, that even makes it better, where last year the money went to a local Veterans Motorcycle Club. This year we got chose to be a part of it, to get the donation, but we're giving back to our community. Absolutely. We're giving back to the kids, back to the people of our community, back to the businesses in our community, which is important.
Jeremy, I want to make mention of this, and it's unfortunate that I do have to mention this, but in the times we live in, it can be a very polarizing topic when it comes to law enforcement. This is a great reminder to the kids out there that really and truly the law enforcement agents are your friends.
Absolutely, and it allows those, the kids that may be a little bit scared of us, intimidated when they see us, that we're just people.
Yeah.
We're just wearing a uniform and we're shopping with them. We're throwing a ball with them down an aisle sometimes when we're shopping with them. It's a great experience for everyone.
And a lot of you are parents yourselves.
Absolutely. And some of us are grandparents.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there you go. So, yeah, this is going to be an awesome event. And Jamie, like I made mention of at the top of the segment, this is not the first time the Guernsey County Board of DD, has partnered up with the GCSO. How did this partnership come about?
We get stuck together a lot.
You did it to yourself, it sounds like.
Yes. We enjoy going out into the community and working with other agencies as well. Any chance that we get to get out there and interact with the community, inclusion is one of our biggest things, getting our people out into the community and feeling accepted and feeling that they have that sense of worth too. We've got a group of students that will be helping out at the breakfast. They're the BEST program from Mid-East Career Center in Buffalo.
Okay. The culinary program?
No, it's the BEST program that helps individuals with developmental disabilities transition as young adults. So they're learning skills as well as going to school.
This is a good chance for them to put those skills to the test out in the field.
It is. And we have a lot of students that love interacting with the Sheriff's Department as well.
Well, that's cool.
What's on the menu, Jamie?
Yeah.
We have sausage, biscuits, and gravy, and eggs.
And eggs, and there'll probably be, there's some orange juice. There's just your good, hearty breakfast. And that's one of the strengths is that Sheriff Payton wants us to build relationships with, whether it be the Board of DD, the county commissioners. We work so well together that when we're out and about, that we have a friend over at the Board of DD when we struggle with a call, that we can call them with even a person in the community, that those relationships pay huge dividends for us. And we got an excellent working relationship with the Board of DD, and it really just serves us and the community that we can team up and work together on things like this.
And it's something excellent. I've been very privileged to see blossom as well, whether it be the Guernsey Eagles taking on the law enforcement agents when you guys got your butts kicked. I mean, when you kept it very competitive with them and all that kind of thing. Jamie, remind people at home one more time about the time, the date, and where it is.
It's Tuesday, November 13th, so we're closed Veterans Day, right after Veterans Day. It's from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Golden Rule School.
By donation only.
Yes.
By donation only. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, if you have any time at all, definitely take advantage of this. Go get yourself fed and really donate to a good cause as well. Jamie Hobbs from the Guernsey County Board of DD. Always appreciate seeing you. You too.
Always a pleasure.
Captain Jeremy Wilkinson. Since Sheriff Jeff Payton wouldn't talk to us, he was just back there, part of the cheering section. Yeah, he's part of the peanut gallery. Folks, we'll be back with more Talk of the Town right on YRP TV.
Talk of the Town. We'll be right back.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
It is a 4-segment edition of Talk of the Town from the U.S. Bank Studios here in downtown Cambridge as law enforcement and Jamie Hobbs all leave us. But folks, like I said, we do have one other segment that we are so excited to be having up here on the show. This is an event that I always look forward to promoting each and every year because it's the United Way who puts this on and does such a fantastic job with it. 3 things I love so much, ladies and gentlemen: beer, bacon, and balls. Here to talk about these very things under one umbrella from the United Way. I have Stephanie Laube and a guy over here who, you know, when he's not delivering mail, works at some mechanic shop in town who's not a sponsor of the show, so we can't say it by name, Mr. Andy White. Hi.
Good afternoon.
He also plays poker. But Stephanie, we're actually going to start off with you. Okay, so beer, bacon, and balls. How many years has this been going on now?
This is going to be our 4th year.
4th year, yeah. Right. I can remember when this whole thing got started.
Yes.
And it's only grown.
It has only grown, and this was something that, you know, some men came to me and said, when are you going to do a fundraiser for us? And I thought, what do men enjoy? Beer, bacon, and sports.
And sports,
so, yes, it's been a great fundraiser for us and always a lot of fun.
Okay, so let's talk about this before we get any further into the nitty-gritty of this. When is it, where is it, and what will it exactly support?
Right, so it will be November 10th at Downtown Arena. It's going to be the Ohio State versus Michigan State game.
Okay.
So that time has not been announced yet.
Michigan State, not Michigan.
Michigan State,
okay,
correct.
Yes. The Spartans.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's going to be an hour before kickoff. Once the time of kickoff has been announced, then we'll be able to share what the exact time is. But an hour before kickoff, Downtown Arena on November 10th. And it is exactly what the name implies. We have drinks of beer and other items that you can drink. We have a buffet of different foods made from bacon, and we have the game on TV. There's also a silent auction that goes along with it, and we have many autographed footballs, baseballs, golf balls. We have tickets. We have beautiful Ohio State cornhole boards, so a lot of things that you can bid on. And then new this year, we will have a poker table running, and Andy's going to talk a little bit more about that.
I just happened to mention that he plays poker at the top of the segment. Literally, I swear to God is my witness, I did not know that Andy was going to be running a poker table. What can I say? I'm psycho or psychic or whatever it is. So Andy, how about this poker table?
Yes, this year will be the first year that we will be doing this with this event. It will be a 1-2 cash game, unlike the tournaments that we usually play. This is first come, first serve. It'll be a single table with 10 seats available. Once you have your seat, you can keep your seat all night long. How this will work is 1-2 cash game. We haven't determined if it's limited or unlimited at this point in time yet. However, 10% of each hand will go as a benefit to the United Way, with a maximum of $5 per hand. And that's all controlled by the dealer, which my wife Teresa will be dealing, and I'll be controlling everything and watching over everything. So come early. Once you have your seat, you can keep your seat and stay there all night. And it's, I think, a good way for the United Way to raise a little bit more money with this event. You must have a ticket to get in. So the $20 ticket, available several different places.
Yes.
You have to acquire a ticket to be able to get a seat. You can't just come upstairs.
Just to play poker.
And just to play poker, correct. So this is limited number of people.
Very quickly, you mentioned that these tickets are available at many different locations. What are some of those locations?
I have them. Stephanie has them. The United Way office has them. So, if you stop into my
Downtown
shop,
Arena.
Downtown Arena also has them.
And I guess because you're helping to support this cause, we can mention where people can find you. Ford Tire and Service, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
Yes,
right.
exactly.
Ford Tire and Service.
So there you go. You can find Andy there, and he will have those tickets for that event. And is there a particular deadline people have to have their tickets by? I mean, is there some time when the ticket sales will stop?
There really isn't. We do have a maximum seating of 150 upstairs.
So it is limited.
So it is limited, but they can come up until that night and still get tickets if they're available at the Downtown Arena. And again, that $20 gets them 3 drinks of their choice, beer or otherwise, a virtual buffet of foods made from different bacon items, and the arena always does a wonderful job with special foods that you can't get at other times there.
Absolutely.
In addition to access to the poker, to the silent auction, and the games on TV. It's always a lot of fun.
And United Way just does such great work for the community. Beer, Bacon, and Balls coming up November 10th at DTA. I tell you what, Stephanie, thank you so much for coming up. You as well, Andy White. And we'll be back to wrap up Talk of the Town right here on YRP TV and Channel 1021.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Thanks to all my guests on this edition of Talk of the Town: Braun Schwieterman, DiLuciano, Courtney Ferguson, Jamie Hobbs, Captain Jeremy Wilkinson, as well as Stephanie Laube and Andy White. Folks, don't forget to check out all past episodes of Talk of the Town on YRP-TV on YouTube. For our Mr. Producer Man, Adam Green, I am Jeremy Scott saying, have yourself a fantastic day, night, or otherwise.
Oh yeah, the sheriff was here too.
Oh yeah, him too.